You are live.
Woo! Welcome to Butlins.
The dog's doing his stuff. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? We got let's have a look.
Alright,
38. Hello, Pat. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm very tired.
Hello, Pat. How are you?
I'm a little bit
We've
sick.
got the sound. Is the sound all right? Let's have a look. Check the sound.
Is the sound?
Yeah, it's fine. Good. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. You see the dog behind me? He's doing his guardian. What did you say just before we went live? It's like frigging Butlin, she said.
Don't swear.
The school holidays have started.
Oh, it's like great if you like kids. I just can't be bothered with them today.
In-
Tired. I'm looking for it to be day off. Don't want to do anything.
You're just chilled today, aren't you?
Oh, I'm very. I've been in the shower, washed my hair, put my curls back in.
I didn't know you took your curls off.
I didn't put them on the wig. It was just getting.
Is that not a wig when you take your curls off?
Every now and then it needs a bit of a zhuzh to start curling again. It's just not working, is it?
38 people on tonight, just slowly getting in there, clicking in.
The dog wants to save them all.
Oh yeah, the dog's going put. The dog's having his life, aren't he? They're having the dog's life. He's just the moment he hears a splash in the pool,
He wants to save
he's
them.
straight
doesn't
up on the
he?
wall and watching what's going on. And then some little person coming down the stairs, dog's looking, he's like, ho, ho, trying to like entice the dog. So I put my head over and went, ho, back at him with his dad. And his dad looks, he's like, come on, to the sun. I'm like, you don't do that. It's like, don't do that. Good afternoon, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
We're just nice and chilled today, aren't we?
Very much
Very
so.
chilled today. On the cups of tea. Mark
Hi,
Murphy's
Mark.
on. Hi Mark, how are you?
Afternoon. Just been sitting flicking through TikTok, looking at cooking videos. Nice. Rachel and Calvin's gone to the Sun Inn
IT
for
department.
Sunday dinner.
Last hour and a half, you might have noticed there's been a couple of live set up and crossed off, because we were just testing to try and see if we could do a Streamlabs live, which then means you can put funky graphics on the front and stuff, and we got it all set up. The only trouble was it kept going to the Just Rick channel.
Are we getting funky graphics?
And we hopefully, yeah, but it's going to the Just Rick channel at the moment and not to the Rick and Shelley one. So we had to cancel that, and then he had to go and get some food. So it's like work in progress.
Work in progress.
Whip, work in progress. That's what we used to call it. Whip,
Whip.
work in progress.
Oh.
Yeah. What's the whip like? That's what we used to say. In the service department. No, wrong whip. Anne Elton's on. Hi Anne, how are you? Good afternoon, Rick and Shelley. Hello to Ireland. Gary Todd, hi. Good to see you both. Nice to see you, Gary.
My eyes are tired. I can't read today.
Hi Patrick, hope you're well, says Alan. Everyone's saying hi. Sylvia K's on. Sylvia K Jones is on. Hi. Sylvia, hope you're doing okay. Alan's back, sorting through the footage from Barcelona to add some more vlogs. Nice one, Alan. Brilliant. Barcelona's beautiful.
How's Megan's visa going? We've just been chatting to Megan. Still no change from last week because the person who makes the decision is on holiday.
Yeah.
It's like you've got a big consulate, but this one person's on holiday.
The decision maker.
A decision maker.
It's like a lot of
It's like,
load of BS.
that'll be Pedro somebody.
Absolutely load of BS.
Pedro Sanchez. Is
I know.
that a famous person?
Pedro.
Sanchez?
Yeah, he's the Prime Minister.
Oh, there you are. That's why I know.
Jim Rich has been out here for 2 weeks. It's been great. I
Come
have
on,
to go
Tom.
home today. Flying home at 10 to 7 tonight. Just had a great roast dinner in the pantry in Fanya Bay. Very nice. Nice, Jim.
It's all right, Rollo. Come here.
Nikki's on. Afternoon, Michelle and everyone else. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Marie's on. Hello, everyone. Reeds is on. Hi, Reeds. Thank you for your kind words, Reeds, earlier on today. Karen Gregory's on. Happy Sunday to you. Hair looks great, Shelley.
Thank you. What's that?
It's a skin tag.
That's white?
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Hi, Rick. Shelley just had a new smart TV set up. Now can see Netflix and YouTube in large.
Very nice.
You
Who's
got me in
that?
large, Tricia. You got me in large, bed. SRM Sandra's on. Afternoon, Rick, Shelley, and everyone in the chat. We were at the Star of Bengal yesterday.
Oh, you were.
We're at the Star of Bengal. Had a great Chinese
And then
Indian.
because Rachel didn't eat all hers, just that, I know. So I had a few bits of chicken left. I went, do you not want your son? She only had masala sauce. But can I use some of your sauce? And she was that, yeah. So I swiped her sauce, chucked a bit of the chicken in. I'm like, so this is like a full chicken tikka masala in the fridge. I'm like,
Paddy take away, Paddy Abad. Dennis is on. Hi, Dennis. Good afternoon to you both from sunny Simon's yacht. Janet and Dennis. Hi, guys.
Have you moved yet, Dennis? Because you were buying a new house, weren't you?
Vinny, good afternoon, guys. What's for dinner?
Don't know. That's what we were just talking about.
Don't know. No idea.
Don't know. Very tired.
You are tired today.
Very tired.
I know.
I've worked and worked. Yesterday was hard work.
Tough gig yesterday. Calypso yesterday. And Calypso, it was. They've had a really bad week at Calypso.
It's been really bad in town, I think, in general.
Yeah.
You've had a great week.
We've been
but
all right, Christianos. We've been good.
I think it's in pockets.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. You know, sometimes you have a bad week over there and it's absolutely bouncing across on a decky and Torviscus. I just think it's up and down.
Yeah. Night Owl struggling. They've had a couple of quiet nights, haven't they?
Yeah. But then it was bouncing last night. Did they say? I got itchy ears.
Yeah, apparently the compere said he was had to do an extra hour, didn't he?
Yeah, I did extra.
So we don't know what's for dinner.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm working tonight. You're off. I'm working, so there'll be a sleep somewhere in this afternoon just for me to
I might
get ready
have
for
to
work.
sleep.
Hello, mate. It's all right, fella.
Come on, darling.
A's edition. I'm on the Cambridge diet. I'd love an Indian.
Cambridge. I did that years ago. The Cambridge diet. That's shakes.
I didn't know it was still going.
I didn't know it was still going either.
But for New Year, maybe manager before then a couple of weeks. Nice one. Very good. Oh, look at 111 watching. What's that all about?
I don't 111.
What's that all about?
111.
I told you these numbers. That's just not a fluke. That's voodooism. That is witchcraft and I was gonna say booger. You're not allowed to say that, yeah.
No.
That's what they used to say. Witchcraft.
Yeah.
I don't know. Paul Manton, afternoon, guys. Andrew Kelly. Hi, Andrew. How are you? I remember meeting Andrew Kelly. I think in the process of finals with buying solicitors. Oh, nice one.
Happy days.
Dennis is in the process. Brilliant. He's what's a long way to go for your food, but
Yeah.
Karen reffing on. Red light spells danger. I'll just like give her a fix.
Nice, yeah.
Tenerife red light fix for you there, Karen. Good afternoon. Sat watching from a sunny Hull and a few beers. Sunny Hull.
Sunny Hull.
Not Hull. Hull.
Oh.
Sunny Hull.
Oh. Michael going to Hull.
Michael's back in the UK. What did you that post? Did you see on his post?
The venue, one of the venues, the bars that he was playing at, and put his poster up in the toilets, and somebody drawn all over it.
Look there. Look there. Just see my poster on the toilet. Well, I'm going to say I think it's an improvement on the design. Yeah, very X-rated stuff they've drawn on there, but it's just funny. Ozempic, if you want to lose weight, says Neil Garvey.
Been there, done that.
Hi, Mark and Sandra. It didn't suit you, did it?
No.
Hi, Rick Shelley. Afternoon. We are coming out February for Paula's 50th, staying in Lost Chris. Weather like in Feb. It's good, actually. If you're coming from the UK, you'll enjoy it.
It's nice. I like. See, now it's coming into hot summer. I'm like, that's hot. Next week, oh my God, the temperatures are going to soar here next week. 37 degrees upwards next week.
Good job we've got aircon in the car.
Can we sort that out, please?
The aircon broke.
Yeah, and can I tell you how much they quoted us to fix it?
We went for a regas, which was like 90 quid, and we've come back with a bill of £1,000.
No, 12. When you had it all up, 1,200 euros to fix the aircon in the car.
And it's like, no.
And it's like,
No.
it's left me speechless.
Yeah.
For a new compressor, that's what it is.
Yeah. So we've not done anything yet.
No, hence I had to re-curl my hair because the windows are down and I'm running from gig to gig and my hair's just...
So from now on, she's going to have a hair like mine.
Losing the will.
Have your hair like mine, aren't you?
Absolutely losing the will.
So we're trying to work out what to do at the moment. I think we're there's the garage that I used to take the car to. He's on the Golf. I'm going to speak to him, the mechanic. He's really good.
He's
truthful, and he's going to look for an aftermarket.
You can get another one, which is like a copy.
Aftermarket, yeah.
So, but at 1,200 euros, man. The actual compressor itself from Hyundai, they're saying is costing 1,086 euros. I mean, how can they justify that?
No.
But the thing is, it's like living in England in the middle of winter with no heater in your car.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing, you know. You're freezing to death or you're sweating. I'm sitting in the car and the sweat's running down my head. Come on, darling, you're all right.
Here's a good one, James McCann. I'm surprised to hear Taff and the old lodge is returning to the UK, as it's not that long since he moved there from the rum pot. Any scuttlebutt on who will take over? Yes. The
Diane's
owner of Diane's Bar have bought it off Taff, and they're running both bars, and they're looking for a manager or somebody to run that bar on a profits thing. They're looking for a compere and they're looking for singers, so they're keeping it. They changed the name to an Irish name bar, but it's like Irish, English, and whatever. But they seem to be doing right at Diane's. Diane's lovely. I've met her a few times. I actually worked for Diane a couple of times, and she is lovely. And it's Diane and Michael, I think it is, and they are taking it over. We were just talking about Taff earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, he's going back to the UK and he's going to start doing, because he does like a Beatles tribute, doesn't he? So he's doing that.
But he's keeping all the details of his Facebook followers because pretty much the same as, what's the guy from the Eugene's called? Mike
Carlton, yeah, he's going to
apparently,
well, so is, what's his name? Jock from the Whiskey Jar.
Jock from the Whiskey. There's a lot of these things happening. Well, explain what it is.
Basically, they go back and they put a night on, and the entertainment in the night are entertainers from Tenerife. So it's like
Tenerife nights, but in the UK.
But you're just reliving your holidays, you know.
Yeah.
And you get to see the familiar faces.
Scott McMillan says, "Hi Rick Shelley, I'm glad of this normal conversation away from me listening to drunk teenagers in my taxi going to transmit in Glasgow Green." Oh, there's stuff going on, is there? We had Greenworld on last night, which is on the Golf. That's like Creamfields, the dance festival. Yeah. Really Not for me with my glasses, 50-year-old glasses off the edge of my nose. Not my thing. That's bad. You were expecting about £500. Yeah, I thought it'd be about 500. Depends how much the car's worth. Hope get it fixed for Shelley. That's the thing. You've got to just it's the cost against the cost of the car and what we do with it.
It's like you just get another car.
Thing is, the car. In all fairness, since we've got the dog, the car's wrecked. The car's wrecked. I've never had a car in that. I've never had a car in that condition in my life, and I'm absolutely gutted about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had a car like
I
that.
don't think the dog's wrecked. He's only in the boot, for God's sake.
The car's wrecked. Since we've had the dog, the car's wrecked. I kept the car, and since we've had the dog, the car is wrecked.
I disagree. The dog's wrecked the car.
You'll never get that.
He's in the boot.
You'll never get the hairs. The scratches across the back of the boot.
Yeah, but
now somebody's at the back of the car. Now the aircon's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, for me, who 15 years in the car industry, got a brand new car every 3 months. Got a car every 3 months. The car's wrecked.
All right then.
It is. So I don't know yet. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing.
But not happy. That's what.
Sarah Jeffrey says, hi, Rick Shelley. Years ago, compressor about my Corsa quoted me what? £800 to fix it. I declined. I don't blame you. Somebody did say check the fuse.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that a thing? Dennis, you're on here. Is that a thing? Check the fuse. Could it be a fuse?
Just went off.
No, we used to go. It was cold, and we had a warm spot, and then went cold again. So I do think it is the compressor.
Yeah. Was that not? That was. I was doing that when we first got it. Was it not?
It's always done it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's always done it. Hi, good afternoon to both of you. Your weather looks lovely watching from sunny, rainy Wales. Spoke to you, Rick, in Dylan's Bar. I was there with my wife, watched Shelley sing in Dylan's Bar. Good show. Thanks so much, Russell. Cheers, man.
Thanks so much.
Very good. Yeah, it was weird. We've had Dylan's Bar's been a party. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Absolute party. And then it changed over and flat on Friday. And it was more, not if you're there on Friday, don't take it the wrong way. It's just we know with the bars. Sometimes we call it a bar hangover. It's where the bar just can't keep up that pace because people go back.
Party, and then one day they're like, I just haven't got it in us
today.
today.
And that's it. So
they're like me today, I haven't got it in us.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting all week, then you just go, oh.
Yeah. So that's
shut down day.
Yeah, but it's fine. We're allowed those days.
Yeah.
We are allowed those days. But we just don't know what. So I hope you had a good night in it, Russell. It was good. Sarah and Andrew, Emma and Andrew, Emma Bray and Andrew, been in there for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're there last night. She's on the bus again now, so they're on holiday over here at the moment, but they're on the bus somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know where they're off to. Going somewhere nice. I don't know. Hope you're all right, Sarah. Say hi to Eddie for us. Cole's on. Hi, Cole. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rick and Shelley. Hope you're well. Very good. And then it just jumped.
Hey, Rolo.
Looks a bit chilly there. Oh, and also, Rick, you need a haircut. You're definitely starting to look like a hippie. You're definitely batting above your average. Definitely batting above your average for Shelley. I'd have put James in timeout. Thanks, James.
Keep sitting out there,
just open the windows, Rick. My point exactly reads.
I have done that, and it's killing me.
For a grand. Let's open the windows for a grand. Save a grand.
Don't encourage him.
Good afternoon, Rick and Shelley. Me and my partner, new to your channel. Subscribe to both. Coming out September 12th. Can't wait. Fantastic car. Brilliant. Welcome to the madness.
Welcome.
Sunday tends to be just a little bit of a chat and chill.
Good afternoon to all the backgrounders also.
Hello to the backgrounders. There's 154 on, so there's a lot of backgrounders at the moment. Good afternoon, guys.
Tim's on.
So surprised, by the way, about the live on Thursday from the Seahorse. Thank you so much. Mark's over the moon.
What's it hitting now?
It's over 3,000 something. He's over the moon, Mark is, because he had a chance to showcase his food, and we did it just purely by chance, really. That we did. We said, "Well, tell you what, we'll do a live from there." And so, well, look, we're going to order food anyway. So you came up with that great idea. So, well, should we not bring the food out at the end of it? It's nearly 4,000, 3,826, and it's spectacular. It's a beautiful place. The food is amazing. 27 quid for all that food, and then you got a couple of extras on it.
It's lovely, wasn't it?
It's a little bit more expensive than what you pay from like from what other vloggers do. That's the easiest way to do it because it's cheap, middle, and above, and I think it's middle.
I would have said it's middle,
but it's brilliant.
The quality's beautiful.
The quality's amazing.
Everybody we have said to go there said it was amazing.
Yeah, which is nice.
We met a couple in there, didn't we, whose birthday it was, who were here until
Yes,
Monday.
happy 60th.
Happy 60th.
Yes, I can't remember. They were here for 4 days and they had a delay, didn't they?
Yeah, somebody died on the plane.
Oh,
that's like, oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, Calvin and Rachel last week, do you know when they got delayed? 7 hours. 7 hours with Ryanair because the door had a problem, so they couldn't take off. It turned out they put a claim in. Calvin was on it the next morning.
Yeah, he's
literally
like that. IT department.
Straight on it the next morning. Claim went in. Got an email on Saturday morning. Must have been Saturday morning, guys. Saturday morning or Friday morning? Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Saying that your claim has been successful and you have been awarded €800.
Yeah.
So they got £680. in the account, he says that we'd get it in 10 days, and it was in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So he's like, absolutely over the moon he is.
Vinny says, sat in the sun waiting for the storm to come. And Tim says, hi Tim, very red today. Great view of Canary. It's brilliant today. Yeah, it's so clear today. You can almost touch it. I love it. Came home last night and it was, was it last night?
Yeah, we sat outside last night.
Yeah, last night. Oh, it's brilliant.
Beautiful.
Really good. Hi Una, how are you? Let's have a look.
Lever, Rollo.
Tim. Hi Tim, I'm saying hi Tim.
Good
Just
night,
going in, but I'm tidying up. Put all the
Stuff.
in the bag and put it in the wardrobe. That's the way to do it. That's Shelley's way of tidying up. In it, Pat?
Are you just be nice to me?
It is. The floor drobe, innit?
Yeah.
The floor drobe. Shelley's got a floor drobe. Chris has a hangover. Why not? And why not? Jill is on. Hi, Jill Gardner just joined. How are you, Jill?
I had a bit of a bad head this morning.
You had a bad head this morning?
I had
Off the wine?
Yeah. Oh, they had me drinking them flaming MLGs.
Oh, yeah.
Sharon was sending them over. My sweet lord.
Yeah. It was, Shelley was live yesterday. Shelley was working yesterday at the Calypso on the Saturday afternoon. And there's a couple of people, the residents that we know that were there. And they were just MLJ, Michael Levy Jr. drink. It's just this mixture of
I tell you what
concoction.
it is. It's Jägermeister, Red Bull, Jack Daniels, and a squeeze of lemon.
Yeah, it's not right,
It's
is
not
it?
right, like.
Gary Banks, oh mate, hope you're alright. Hi Ricky Shelley, went for a CT scan at 8:30 this morning. I'm suffering from acute headaches. Oh no.
Oh, bless you.
Hope you get everything alright, mate. Thanks for the earlier Old Lodge info. I knew you two would be clued up. Yeah, it's because it's the entertainment stuff really, and the owner's after new singers and stuff like that, isn't he? To go in there, you don't have time in your schedule, do you?
No.
So, but that's the reason why we hear it. So we see stuff like that.
Reeds from Leeds. Thank you very much towards your compressor. It's very nice of you. Thank you.
Gosh, thanks, Reeds. Thank you so much. It's called Hidying Up, not Tidying Up. Hidying.
Oh, Heidi.
I like that, yeah. Very good. Just me, hello from Belgium, coming over to Tenerife. Las Galletas. At this moment, we are having a cooling thunderstorm.
Oh, nice.
So how do you say good afternoon?
Goedemiddag.
Very good. Heel goed, goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag.
Very good. Have a great time, Las Galletas. Do
Take
you know what's great?
Stuff like that, yes.
But the thing about Las Galletas is 10 bell with all the Belgians.
Yeah.
On a Sunday, you'll have a great time.
Oh, for Belgium.
Remember?
Yeah, Sunday it's only 11 till 2, is it?
Just me, have you watched the vlog that we did about 10 bell? Just say yes or no if you've watched it, because it's all about the Flemish in 10 bell.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant. It was a Sunday. We turned up there and got a total surprise. We thought it was going to be like dead. And it was just a massive party going on. Have you seen that, Just Me? Was Christine's birthday yesterday? Oh, fantastic. Happy birthday, Christine. Loved you in the background. Thanks, Bertarelli. Cheers, Reed. Thank you so much. Philip Owens. Hi, Philip's on. Afternoon, Rick Shelley. Had a few problems with the computer. I hope you sorted, Philip.
Oh, bless you. Hope you're feeling better as well, because he was sick.
There's another one. Has Dreamers Bar shut for good? Sincerely hope not. Cracking view from your home, guys. Thanks, Paul.
No, apparently it's still getting done. There's a lot of rumours about what
I feel so sorry for Rob.
Nothing gets done quickly here.
I feel so sorry for Rob and so sorry for Andy P.
Yeah.
They shut and they thought they were going to be shut for 2 weeks. Then the 2 weeks went on to 4 weeks. The 4 weeks went on to 3 months.
Yeah.
It now looks like they have the building, even though it's 30 years old, has illegally builds on it. It's been built illegally. So therefore they're talking about bringing stuff down. Now they're talking about putting doors in to make it soundproof at the back. Now they're talking about, well, they can't get the builders to get it because the stuff have to come from mainland. And it's just like,
and
what is going on?
Everything closes in August.
Everything closes in August.
You can't get anything in August.
Andy P's holding out, obviously he's been the compere there for like the last 10 years. He's the face of the bar.
Yeah.
He's like picking up odd gigs left, right, and centre. He's getting offered gigs left, right, and centre, and he's turning them down because he's staying truthful to the bar. So that's where we are at the moment. And all you guys see is the closed doors, and people go, oh, it's shut.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's just there's so much going on in the background. It's crazy. But there's the update on that. Catalyst on. Hello, both. Currently got my gorgeous girl another half round for Sunday lunch. Washed down with pink gin. Where's your bevs, guys? I'm working. Cup of tea.
I just haven't even got one yet.
Not into the mood yet, yeah? Not in the mood. Dan O'Reilly, watching you from our beautiful terrace Sunset Bay here for our anniversary. 44 years, Rick. The bloke you had on your channel selling roses, my husband bought every rose. Did he? Oh, that's amazing.
Dimitri.
He bought every rose off Dimitri. Fantastic.
Ah.
That's great. He's great, man. He's brilliant. Honestly, such a nice guy. And congratulations on your 44 years, Diane.
Ah, congratulations.
That's amazing.
That's sweet.
Can't love the 10 Bell vlog. It's good, yeah. 10 Bell looked great. It was just amazing. Didn't really expect it.
Nick, he says somebody was murdered in 10 Bell last week. I read it. Yeah, but
domestic.
It was a domestic. It wasn't just a random killing. Some bloke had been abused. I think he sexually abused this woman.
Yeah.
And then she was with somebody else, and then all of a sudden, then she stabbed him 17 times. So she meant to do it like.
I think she was.
But I think
she was on a mission.
He was, yeah, absolutely. a bit of a frenzied attack, I'd say.
Paul says we love Rob, Steve and Andy P too. It's a shame it's a great bar. You know what it is? They've lost the staff. That's the issue. The bar staff. Because Vlad had to move on. They've had to go because they've had to get work.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
the team that was in there was a great team as well. And I see them now dotted around. And they come in our bar and it's like where you work and you find out, and because things have to move, don't they?
Where's he gone now, Vlad?
Vlad was he was at the Klansman, but now the
right.
Klansman's shut.
Yeah.
Klansman's closed.
Klansman's closed because the vault is getting bigger.
Yeah, and the guy from the Klansman has bought the whiskey jar, Rab, so he's now over there. So it's all happening. We've got a week to catch up with your YouTube vlogs as we got back today from our 5-day Yorkshire road trip. Nice one, Carl. Hope you had a great time. Dimitri, good guy he is. Yeah, he's great.
It's lovely.
That's lovely, Dan. Was he sober? Cheers, Rick and Shelley. Have to head off to work. If you guys ever make it to Australia, I'll take you for a helicopter flight anywhere you want to go, free of charge.
Oh, that's
really? Have you got a
really
helicopter
nice.
jet? That's a mint.
I would really like to go to Australia.
Yeah, me too.
Can we go there instead of Vegas?
No, it's just Australia instead of Vegas.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that. I'm not doing a
good
flipping.
idea,
Yeah.
isn't
I'm not doing a flipping. Yeah, but I have to go and have a look at that. Honestly, it's just I'd love to go to
How
Australia.
much would it cost to get to Australia?
I know.
It's not €600, is it?
Some people think football is a matter of life and death. What's your favourite Tenerife resort? Depends what you're after.
Yeah.
Depends what you're after. I like sitting in the front bar in Los Cristianos at B of I with your feet on the beach with a glass of wine. I like that. Then I like the beer garden in San Eugenio. My favourite resort is San Eugenio. I always get to film on holiday in San Eugenio.
I like the attic.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I like the attic.
Yeah.
I like the feel of it. I like the chairs. I'm a big one about having a nice, comfortable chair. I can't be doing sitting on these rickety chairs.
This is interesting.
Oh.
Mark, sad to see Shaw's is closing too beside Dreamers. It's up for sale, I see.
Really?
I don't know about that, Mark. I know Sam as well. I know Sam and Georgia. They are, I'm not going to say friends of mine, but Sam used to work in
Used to work in the kitchen,
in
didn't he?
Dillon's. So that's why I know him. So I don't know about the news of them closing. But it might be, we are closed today and tomorrow, back on Monday to sweeten up your week.
What's that?
Says, so that was 2 days ago on Facebook, they put that on. They closed next Friday and Saturday, 7th and 8th, I think for a holiday. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'll check into that because I'll see him and I'll have a chat and find out the crack is. Because they seem very happy with the business, don't they?
I've
Seen Sam and Georgia. Yeah, last time I saw them was a couple of weeks ago, and they seem very, very happy with the with their business. Seem very happy with that. So I don't know if that's true, Mark. I'll have to have a look. We were there yesterday as well. I walked past it to go and get the car. We were busy doing clear up after kitchen respray yesterday, so we'll watch from the background. No worries, Anne. All the best. Kitchen respray. We could do a kitchen respray,
We
couldn't
could, you know what it is? I'm looking at this house going, it seriously needs a good paint, this house.
I put the house on the vlog the
Yeah,
other day
I
on the
looked at
district,
it. I
and it
thought,
was
look
yellow.
at the state on it.
I know, it was
It's
yellow.
minging. It was like this when we moved in all fairness.
Yeah,
you know
we've
what
only
I
been
mean?
here since Feb,
It just March,
March.
but it needs a good, like, paint.
Neil Garvey, the violent guy, got his just desserts, no loss.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I think so. Let's have a look. Helen Parker, dull but very warm in Aberdeenshire.
Ooh.
I have just retired, so looking forward to my first holiday in September.
Oh,
Out of school holidays. Out of school holidays. Get in, Helen. Nice one. Absolutely
Congratulations,
fantastic. Andy Grundy, first super chat from Andy Grundy. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you very much, Andy.
I am actually going to promote Andy's channel. I quite like Andy's channel. He's got a channel, and it's a bit motivational, a bit coach stuff. I actually watch it as well, and it's just some people, because I don't tend to comment. I'm a background and norm then of other stuff. But I do watch it, and I think Andy's doing a cracking job, and he's on his way to try and get up to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. In fact, how many has he got at the mo? How many has he got at the mo? Let's have a quick look on him. There was a guy that I followed the other day, John Rothschild, I thought was brilliant as well. And I just said everyone should go and follow him. Andy's got 407 subscribers at the moment. It's all a bit like, he likes Tenerife. He does everything with family. He does a lot about motivational stuff, coaching. It's got very, it's got a very nice voice. You know when you think
For
yourself.
radio voice.
Yeah, you know when you think yourself. Well, it's a Yorkshire, and is it Yorkshire voice? I think it is. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Stick a paste in there. Click on that. That should now come up in the bottom. Pin that. Wait, I'm not going to say that sounds awful when you're bored. I don't mean that. When you've got a spare couple of minutes, go and check out Andy Grundy's channel. It's nice. Not you, because you don't do YouTube at all.
I rarely do anything at the minute,
I
me.
know. Is Craig, has Dreamers shut down? Craig, just go back on the chat about 10 minutes after this finish and go and have a look, and we'll just have done a big explanation about it. It's not shut. It is closed, but it's not shut.
Yeah, it's just
That's the only way to explain it. Andy, thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. Let's have a look. Cheers, Andy. Yep. It's got to be El Medino for Dennis. He loves El Medino, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was talking to El Medno, right? I was talking to Kate the other day, my friend, and she says we were talking about the tacos, soft shell tacos. Now we're
So
getting
nice.
seahorse, and
So
she went,
nice.
"Have you tried them in Medno?" And I went,
Who said this? Kate.
"Kate, yeah."
All right.
She was like, "Oh," she says, "you need to go in where we went with the meat. I think we went with Dennis, didn't we, and Janet
Oh, that place under the.
on the corner."
Yeah, on the corner. That's nice.
The soft shell tacos, and they do them with pulled pork. And I'm like, "Oh, that sounds amazing." She went, "It's absolutely fabulous." I'm like, "Yeah, definitely go
For
and
those
go
that
there."
don't know, El Medino's on the other side of the airport, so you come out the airport normally and go one way for Las Americas, you go the other way and you'll get to El Medino.
Yeah.
I saw in a vlog that Shaw's was up for sale. I love their food, so I hope not. Yeah, that's really interesting, that. About being up for sale. Tell you what I can do here. You keep reading.
Karen says, "Is that a candy necklace Shells wear? Remember the ones from the 80s you could eat and wear?" Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, do you remember them that used to eat?
Yeah, I didn't have them on very long.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I'll
and then
find
you
out
get a
more.
candy watch as well, didn't you? No, this is it's just a necklace. It was we were trying to work out whether or not the trousers that I'm wearing will match the t-shirt. It's a bit like yes, but then it's a bit like no, isn't it?
It's a bit way, a bit whoa. Bit yes, bit
Yeah,
no.
but you see the colours are in that as well.
Yeah.
So I'm all a bit,
James
up and
McCann,
down.
always want to ask you, Rick, which golf clubs did you work at in the Netherlands and did you get the chance to play any of the top tracks in that country? Started off at Golf Club Zwolle, went over there to Golf Club de Koepel, and yes, I played a lot of top tracks. Really some nice golf courses over in Holland at the time. Can't remember the names of most of them now, but I did play a lot of them. They were really, really good. Really nice, beautiful places, really. It's the candy necklace, yeah. Thanks, says Andy. Mate, you're more than welcome. Do you know the thing is about YouTube? It's brilliant. It's just if we all support each other, it all heads for the greater good. I genuinely believe, mate.
I
so you're
agree.
more than welcome. So
Yeah.
keep doing it. Even if sometimes you look around and the numbers are not there, just keep doing it. That's the only thing I say. This John Rothschild that I did last week, he's got like 11,500 subscribers, and some of his vlogs are getting like 100 views. I can't work it out because they're very, very good. And I'm like, what is going on? It's just, I don't know, some people can be great filmmakers and maybe not best marketers. Some people can market fantastic and then not make the content.
Yeah.
It's weird. YouTube's just, if you imagine making a film, that you see that goes at the cinema and at the end of it, all the credits, a YouTuber is all them people in one. That's the only way to explain it. So good luck with that, Andy. All the best, mate. My wife booked a 1 week Australia, but she's an addict about Home and Away, and she will meet some actors and be visiting the studios and beats of Home and Away. Total price €3,000. That's great.
€3,000.
I know, but still great that you got. If you're an addict and you go and get to see.
I'd rather go on holiday somewhere else and get the aircon fixed.
I know, but can you imagine?
But that sounds
You
an
get to go.
amazing
It's a dream holiday,
like,
a dream, that, isn't it? It's a dream. What would your dream holiday be?
I don't know. I've always fancied going to somewhere like Jamaica or somewhere. I actually would like to go to Vegas and enjoy it properly, like it should have been enjoyed the first time round. So with yourself, love.
Play poker in Vegas.
You want to play poker in
So
Vegas?
it looks like we're going Vegas, I think.
I'm going Vegas.
Main event's on at the moment. I'm following it on Twitter.
What's that?
The main event, that is where it costs, it used to cost 10 grand to enter, but I think this year they've put it to $6,000 to enter. First prize, 9 million.
Jesus.
Yeah, it goes on over about 5-6 days, so they get like thousands of people. Is it thousands of people enter? Yeah, thousands of people enter, and then they just whittle it down to one player, and like 9 million for first, 6 million for second,
It's unreal, isn't it?
and that's off $6,000.
Yeah. But you've got to be a good player.
Oh yeah, you've got to be extremely lucky
Yeah.
and a good player.
Yeah.
So you've got to be both. So nobody's ever won it twice. You know what I mean?
Jill's saying, what do you need a compressor for the car? Because the aircon's not working, Jill. And it's like €1,200 to fix it.
Martina, have a nice day, guys. Myself, hubby and kids and boyfriends and their girlfriends are heading off to our family home in Portugal. Oh, it sounds like you've got a nice place in Portugal there. It's
Yeah,
like we've got family here, and they're all on top of each other.
I know.
We're all on top of each other.
Oh, it was a lot
But have a
easier when
great
we had a
time,
bigger
Martina.
house.
Yeah, it was a lot easier. Have a great time,
Yeah,
Martina.
we're
You do.
having a good time. It's nice to have them.
Yeah. Yeah, the compressor for the car. You should be singing in Vegas, Shelley.
Well, I wouldn't mind singing when I'm over there.
You can put on your poster then. Do a karaoke.
Yeah.
As seen in Vegas.
I've seen it in Vegas. Well, that's what people do, don't they?
Some people do. Hi, Rick, Shelley. Me and my husband are coming over on the 13th of August for 2 weeks. Can't wait. Brilliant.
Nice.
Be here before you know it. Clark said you have a stunning view from your house. We're very, very lucky. We are very
it was
lucky.
beautiful last
we've got
night,
an
wasn't it?
amazing
We were
view.
watching
Last night was great. We
the
sat,
sun go down,
just sat here last night, just watching the
drinking
sun.
wine. I wasn't
Colours.
loving it this morning when I woke up.
Colours of the sky. You woke up at 5:30 this morning.
Need a drink.
Yeah, and what was there waiting for you?
He's a lovely man, you know. Doesn't matter what people say about him. He's a lovely man.
The coffee was waiting.
He was.
Afternoon, guys. Roll on 3 weeks' time. Brilliant. Finally coming for my first time at Tenerife. Staying Pueblo Torviscas. First time, Maxine. Have a great time,
Oh,
pet.
lovely.
You'll enjoy it. What made you decide to come to Tenerife then, Maxine? Is it because of all the Tenerife vloggers that you've watched, or is it because of people told you, or friends, or you just thought, I'll try it? What made you decide to choose Tenerife this time? And where did you normally used to go? I know, but it's like I reckon people normally go Turkey, Israel that way, or Tenerife, Spain, Tenerife.
Yeah.
That way. So I'm just wondering, that's all. Hi Shelley, you're back live in the new Hobbies on Thursday coming?
We are.
Yes.
We are back to hobbies.
Can you get salvage compressed from the breakers? I don't think so.
No, apparently not. Once it's taken off, it's done.
Yeah. So.
You can't use a. I thought that.
Yeah. You find it great. What about me? I have to stay at home.
Oh.
Go back UK and bring a cheap one over, or get someone to bring one over. Yeah, I've heard about that as well.
Yeah, we thought about that.
Thanks to Dennis, actually.
I mean,
Dennis hasn't got one in his garage.
I could go on a flight and go and get one. Like.
You not got a spare one in your garage, Dennis?
But the flight's at 300
I don't know how big are compressors.
The flight. Well, the engine's that big, so it's got to be about that big, isn't it?
I know. Shout out, please, Helen. Shout out.
Hey, Helen.
We're going to Zante in a couple of weeks' time. Jill's always on holiday.
Jill, you away again? Pet you out more than the gas.
If anybody's going to Zante in a couple of weeks' time, take an umbrella.
Always rains wherever you go. Dave Butler says, when's the next Sozzle box?
Do you know it was? It nearly was last night. It was
Problem
nearly.
was I was smashed.
It was nearly last night. We're like, no, we better not.
No, I need some time off. I've been working all day.
Yeah, that's all it was. We had some time off last night.
Just to be able to relax and down and just...
I think next time we should do a Sozzle box from here with the sunset. You know what I mean? As the sun goes down, because it was beautiful last night.
I was rearranging the turrets last night, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Get rid of that and we'll do that and move that over there.
There will be another one coming. It most probably. Oh, we're off tomorrow.
Oh my God.
We're off tomorrow. You can't have too many lives. Over in 10 days, well, 31st visit. Can't get enough. 31 visits, crikey. I'm back in Tenerife for the 3rd time September, but it's first time staying in the south. Oh, nice one, Craig.
It's a lot warmer in the south, Craig, than it is in the north. But it is beautiful in the north, isn't it, as well? That's beautiful in the south.
Right, this is interesting, actually. Jim Merritt says, hi, Shelley. We tried to find you. We tried to find you this time out, but twice we went on the ABC app and you weren't there. Is there somewhere else we can look for next time?
Yeah, the problem with the ABC app at the moment, Roger, who does it and keeps it up to date, he's actually really, really sick at the moment and is in hospital.
He's been there for about 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, and don't think they're expecting him out anytime soon.
It's a one-man show, the ABC.
Yeah, so unfortunately, the ABC app's a little bit out of date at the minute. But every week in the community on our page, I update week by week where I am that week. So
Jim, you've now got a thing on. If you're on your tablet or on a phone, can't really do it on the TV. If you go to this channel, whatever, anything. If you go to this channel page, you know what it is. Just give us one out of the fridge, and you go along to the community tab. In the community tab, there every week she posts the dates of where she's at. So it's literally it's like a Facebook page but on YouTube. So go to our channel. It says videos, lives, community. Click on community and it's always in there. It's like a post that we put up that stays there. It can't disappear. So sorry about that, but it's as I say, it's when it's out of our hands, the ABC app is out of our hands. There's nothing we can do about it, and you know, it's a shame that Roger's in hospital. So if you watch, I don't think Roger watches, but if you do, Roger, all the best, mate. Let's have a look. Jess stuck 2 fingers up the TV because we said about the rain. You'll be fine, Jilly. Andrew's on. Hi both, hope you're okay. I'll be there 3 weeks Thursday for 3 weeks. Can't wait. So it's like my second home.
I'm just fighting with
Salero. May as well. Hey, I've got no juice.
Hey?
I've got no juice. So.
Well, you have to drink.
I've had water, coffee. I've had everything today. So hi both, hope you're okay. I'll be there 3 weeks Thursday for 3 weeks. Can't wait. It's like my second home. Nice one, Andrew. Brilliant. Thoughts on holidays to Cyprus? I went when I was in my 20s, 19, 20 years of age. and it was for me all right, but he's most probably unrecognisable now compared to, because Iron Apple was the big clubbing place at the time. I believe it's tidied up. The mayor's gone in and shifted all out and moved families in. So wouldn't really know. Don't really go that far. Never go that far. So that's sorry about that, Ace. That's as far as I can tell you. Gillespie Travels. Hi from Benidorm. We'll watch on catch up when I get home on Tuesday. How's Benidorm? Have you met Kevin a few times? Kev's been over there. Cheers, everybody. Do they have what we call in UK scrapyards and Tenerife used cars? Yes, they do, Craig. They do, but apparently you can't get a compressor on second hand. I'm going to speak to the mechanic, the one that used to fix our car on the Golf. He's just a one-man show. He's underneath Sandblast, full enough, which you guys don't realise. Sandblast has a whole street running underneath it. It's like an underworld from Mad Max. In there, we're hopefully going to try and he's going to try and get an aftermarket one, or give us a price for an aftermarket one. Do you know what it is? It's more, the money's a pain up the backside, but it's just a massive inconvenience.
What is?
The aircon.
No, I'm sweating.
It's massive. What's that you're drinking? Pineapple, dude?
Malibu and pineapple.
Malibu.
Question is, right, so I've got this top on and it's green. And then the trousers.
It's on the camera
I'm
there.
trying to work out whether or not it's kind of, yes, it matches, no, it doesn't match. It's a bit like confusing, isn't it? I don't know, I'm not leaving the house, we're alright.
Let's have a look. Shelley, I bet you smashed it at Calypso yesterday. I did the next best thing. Watch one on YouTube from Hoppy. See you soon.
It was a good day in the end, you know, it was just hard work.
Karen, was it you that was listening to the CD? I think she was listening to the CD on Facebook. She said on Facebook she started listening to Shelley, and then Emma Black was like, "Where's she live?" Like, no, it's the CD. I think I was. I do a lot of background mooching and smooching.
Malibu and pineapple.
How many of your namesakes are there? Yeah, there's a few out there. There's Dave Butler and David Butler. That's the two. Rick, my wife works at Atlas Copco. If you say something nice to her, maybe she'll bring a brand new compressor. Hi.
Hi, wife.
Goeiedag.
What's that? Is she foreign?
Well, but just me, it's Belgium.
Is it?
Yeah. Protaras in Cyprus is fantastic, says Bertrelli. I watched
I've never been to Cyprus.
Johnny Harris.
Oh, it's very warm.
And Johnny Harris is fascinated with maps. And he's done one on borders, and he did the border between Cyprus and Turkey. And he's like, because it's on the Cyprus Isle.
Oh,
and,
yeah, I
Turkey
remember you
invaded.
showed me that.
And there's a bit where it's literally, the border is, there's a no man's land in between. And there's a bit where the no man's land is about the width of this terrace. It's weird. It's such a bizarre place. And then they were telling stories like when the Cypriots, like when we went, because Turkey basically just invaded Cyprus. And then he's like, well, yeah, that used to be my house and we used to holiday there, and now we can't get there, we can't live there. It's such a, I don't know, bizarre place. So, but have a great time. Karen says, yes, it matches, looks great, beautiful as ever.
You think? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it doesn't. I look at it, go, yeah. Then I'm like, no, I don't know.
Jackie says, hi, can't wait to see you live and come over in November. Everyone says she sounds completely different live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like Jeff.
Operation went well, though.
Dave Butler, I'm Dave, living in Tenerife with my beautiful wife Julie. Yeah, it's Dave and David.
Dave lives in Tenerife?
There's Dave Butler and David Butler. Dave Butler lives in Tenerife. I think, are you up in Cabo Blanco? I can't remember. The top and trousers are similar tones, so I think it's nice as A's edition.
Yeah, they are similar tone. They're all in the green kind of tone. You know, and there's, I don't know.
Thanks, Ian, for asking for a thumbs up for everybody. Andy Ron, green or grey, did you say? It looks grey.
It's green.
The green.
It's green.
No match, so it's just me.
No match?
No match.
Who said no match?
It's just me, from
Just
Belgium.
you.
Belgium.
Oh, just me
Just
that
me.
says no.
Yeah.
It's a funny one, isn't it?
It's a weird one, yeah.
Yeah.
Famagusta in Cyprus. I've heard of Famagusta. Yes, Rick, that was Friday. Listen to the CD. It was amazing, says Karen. Karen was listening to the CD. I'm glad you got it. If anybody wants a CD, by the way, there is a simple way of doing it. Again, at Just Page, click on the PayPal on the top right there, and anybody who PayPal's €5 with an email address will get a CD, downloadable CD. It's dead simple how to do it. If you fancy it, and you get a lot of stuff on 10 songs in it.
Something like that.
Something like that.
It's very hot, isn't it?
It's
I was
actually.
actually, do you know what it is? I was actually thinking about having a word with Lee, and maybe he's making another one.
I've bought new. Dennis is on here. Dennis, I've bought new parts from this guy. He's living in Korea. Post out detail, very reliable.
I think I should put the dog in the house.
Cool. Yeah, most probably.
Rollo,
Thanks,
come
Dennis. Thank you so much. I'll have a look at that. Thank you, sir.
Rollo.
Oh no! No, I'll sort that out. She's lost her heart.
Bless me heart to
Lost
you.
your heart to me. So
What's inside?
see, the poor dog man is just having his life. He's not happy. Thanks there, Dennis, for that. Thank you so much for that.
Good lad, stay there.
Let's have a look.
No, stay there. Come on, lie down.
Vinny, we hope to do the same. Shelley, you look great. I'm wearing the same. Vinny's wearing the same as you. She says. He says, I'll sort that out later. I need to concentrate on that.
Get your eyes on.
No, it's there. It's in. I'm getting the toolbox. My second time this week, I need to do my DIY. People, you've watched on the Just Rick channel. There you go. Done. Fixed. There you go.
That's because
I just need to pinch it together. That's all.
I put it together myself.
Let's have a look. Shelley, you look great. He says, hi everyone. Shelley, you look great. It's not exactly a match, but that's good. Not a lover of exact matching stuff anyway, says Lauren Taylor.
It's a bit like. Oh yeah, he's lying down.
Hi Rick, think you talk about Famagusta in Cyprus? Most probably, it could be, yeah. Push the buttons and stuff. Get your dings on. Get your dings on, peeps. Come on, get your dings on. Dave Butler said, do it. I haven't owned a coat for months. Karen says she wants a CD. Got a CD during lockdown. Karen, we've got Karen's stuff, haven't you? Karen Gregory, you got details?
I haven't got your.
Or just Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, just send it through to me, Karen.
Send an email through. Craig's got the CD during lockdown.
I thought you had a CD, Karen. I thought you got one.
Yeah, Ian's trying to find a way to come over. It's not easy out nowadays. It's not,
No.
honest to God.
That's shocking, really. The art's still trying. I was talking to Calvin the other day about it because Calvin eventually wants to come and live back out here as well, and he says they are trying desperately to get rid of the Brexit
rules.
Yeah.
I just, you know what it is? I genuinely think, I hate it when people not living in the country have a go at the country, but your country is on its arse. Absolutely on its absolute backside. It's just, I look at it and watch it and see what's from it. And you know, I remember leaving when I was 19 and I went to Holland and I saw it then and I'm like, why on earth I went back? And I went back in and I had 15 years in there and I've come back out again and I'm looking again and I'm like, I feel so sorry for normal people like us. You know, just normal, genuine normal people who are just getting a raw deal. The people on benefits are getting like everything they could, you know, they're just taking everything. It's like walking into a shop and just helping yourself, innit? And then the rich people are just like walking into the shop and taking themselves.
Don't get me wrong.
And then
there are people who deserve the benefits.
And
you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not
but
it's not everybody across the road. For
I know,
but
you know I, I totally, I 100% get that. But the lines of that now blurred. It allows people just to go in and abuse.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is, and it's at a cost of people, normal people. And then now I've heard again. I can't even say this now on here, but it's about your gender, about women's parts. Now they're changing the name of it. They're changing the name, and it's like I'm reading this and I'm going, is this? Am I reading like? Is it? What was it? Viz? Because this is like a title out of Viz.
It is ridiculous.
Not a title out of a newspaper. I'm like, what is going on? So anyway, sorry, ran over.
Dave Butler, I've just seen that in the
David, David.
No, Dave Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says we moved over in April, and he's talking to Ian, and he says it was a pain. Did I meet you in the attic that time with your wife? Because I met a couple who had just moved over, and I'm wondering if it's you. Because I did meet somebody in there.
Yeah.
Maybe Dave, maybe you can contact Ian and help them out and see if you can give them a few helping hand in that respect. Because
Mandy Thomas was asking. It is called Salahero. It is a Steinberg beer. You find it in the Mercadona supermarket, and it is less than €3 for 12, and it tastes great. And they're always in the fridge. But you know, the thing is, when you first get them, you just drink to consumption. It's like wow. Now it's just in the fridge. Yeah. And they stay there now for like weeks.
It's like a bottle of Coke.
And I'll just have one of them. Yeah, so that's it. But they're nice. Yeah, maybe what you just said there about Ian and Dave. Yeah, definitely. Reed, you're not kidding, Rick. It's gone crazy here. Honestly, I can't believe. I'd love a blue slushy. Can you get them in Tenerife?
No. They do.
Do you know what they're doing now?
Slushes, but the alcoholic slushes.
They're doing frappuccinos now, aren't they? The slushies and the slush machines have got the coffees.
Yeah.
Ice cold coffees.
Very nice. Killed us, but it was very nice.
Dave Butler, yeah, it's right. That is the Dave Butler.
It is, same one, yeah.
Nice to see you, man. It's all gone mental over here. Try to not pay attention to the new and spend most time working. It's a shame, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Happy to help. Dave, do me a favour, Dave Butler. Can you go to the main channel, drop us an email, and I will pass that email over to Ian, if that's all right, because I've got contact with Ian, and that just hook you two up and see if it can, so you two can help each other out in any way whatsoever. So it's yeah, if you could do that, Dave, it'd be brilliant. It would really help him. Peter Kay, love Jamaica.
I quite like go to Jamaica. Then again, you'd get there and you go, what we're going to do now?
Yeah.
Because you'd be bored out your brains.
Yeah, that's the thing with me.
It's like, oh,
What we're doing. What we're doing.
you just go like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then you can just like be feet and that have a nice time.
Feet? Feet?
Knees.
Remember that foot fetish? No. No. Oh, no. No. Couldn't do it. 180 people on people. I've got 85 thumbs up on my side. That means there's a few people without a thumb. So if you could sort that out, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate it. I'm just...
I don't know what we're going to do
to live
for
chat.
dinner today, you know.
You've got no idea today?
No.
The migrants don't have good Wi-Fi connection or hair salons in the holding centres.
There's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot.
It's like, come on.
Same here, you know what I mean? No, they're all coming over on the boats.
We are migrants here.
From Africa.
But we're migrants here as well.
Yeah, legal ones.
Yeah, it's true. True. It's
Pay the taxes, you know what I mean?
I know.
It's not like we don't.
I just think when it comes to the UK, I just think there has to be a great reset. There has to be a change. There has to be something has to happen because it's like having a boat and then putting people on it and then putting more people on it, put more people on it. It's logic. It's going to sink, and that's what's happened. And it's happened most probably in the last 10. Do you know the thing about Brexit was the lies, the NHS, the NHS lies and stuff like that, because it is the lies that people voted on lies.
Yeah.
Does that mean then that the vote should not count?
Well,
Because it was lied.
Didn't follow through, did they?
We're just lied to.
His edition. He said, "There you are. Get off your
I know.
horse." I've been to Jamaica and it wasn't where I thought it would be. It's a bit scary at times. I felt a bit trapped.
I thought that,
Cass Simo's there at the minute. She
Yeah.
goes there all the time.
but I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's when you go outside the resort, isn't it?
Yeah, the resorts are all security built in. It's like the old South Africa was.
Yeah.
The resorts are all there and they're absolutely stunning, but they're all built in. But then the security guards. But the moment you get out onto the streets, that's when it's like it gets a bit rough.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. And like Montego Bay is not what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though I do play Bob Marley in the bar. Start liking the little reggae stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's the other one I play, which is really good? UB40, come back. Yeah, baby, come. Bye. There's more sugar in iced coffee than Coke, they say.
Yeah.
Definitely, but we don't.
Very sweet.
We don't. I make my own iced coffee at work. I make literally a coffee with ice, milk, and a little shot of vanilla, and it's a vanilla like diluted, and that's it. That's all I have.
A vanilla dilute.
Oh, not
It's a vanilla syrup.
essence syrup. Yes, thank you.
Keep you right.
Yeah, you keep me up. It's only a bang.
Is it a bang?
Just a tad.
That's when
Because I don't drink. I don't actually drink at work anymore.
He stopped drinking at work.
Stop drinking at work.
Oh.
So it's, I need to find stuff other than water because you actually get acid reflux on water,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Yeah, you do.
So I found Jamaica a mix of the wonderful and really scary.
Yeah.
That's interesting, that, isn't it?
Reed says, what's the point going on holiday if you can't walk about safely? Yeah, you're right there, like.
Yeah, true.
My friend went to Morocco and she's like, I just didn't want to leave the hotel. She says it was so bad. She's the taxi drivers were really driving really fast. She says they were taking us down all these back alleys and everywhere. She says I just didn't feel safe. She was there with her friend. She went, I didn't feel safe at all. They only went for 4 days. She went, I just didn't. I hated every minute of it. She says it was just. She says the men were staring and eyeballing them all the time. She went, I just really felt unsafe. And she travels all over the world, working.
Yeah.
She's like, I really didn't like our place at all.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never had the urge to go to Morocco.
No,
it's not been a place for me that I'll go. I'd do
I think
that.
it's because I've come across so many dodgy Moroccans here. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably loads of nice Moroccans. I know a nice Moroccan,
Yeah.
but there are some really questionable ones knocking about here. And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know.
Can I just say another thing about this is if you come over to Tenerife and you'll get bombarded by the lucky men and they'll be selling hats, watches, football shirts, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Do us a favour, just be nice to them. I know most of you will be, or the majority will be, but I actually I saw some bloke in the bar absolutely treat somebody as if it was like a piece of garbage on his shoe.
Really?
And to be honest with you, Morris, I class him as a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Because the guy, because we see the same people on the same strip every single day. It's not as if they're going all over the place and we get different ones. It is the same people.
Yeah, they work
I know the two
areas,
Chinese
don't
women that
they?
turn up. The two Chinese women come into our place, absolutely amazing. The rose seller is not Dimitri in our place, but he's a nice guy. And then you've got Morris and Alex who sell the watches, and these are nice people, you know. And you know Jack who does the handbags.
They're just trying to make a living, you
And
know.
they're just making their living, and then for somebody to do that, and honestly, it was like I was 10 yards away. Otherwise, I'd have stepped in. But it's like they're just at the end of the day, they're just making the living.
Yeah.
You know. And Morris is such a nice bloke. He comes up, and he speaks. How are you, mate? How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
I got my watch off him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just nice.
Tell me it's not real.
No, it's a real fake. It's a flake.
It's a flake.
Hi, Fly Fifer. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. How's your stand-up plans going, Rick? Where can we watch your shows when we come out in September? It's I put on the last vlog on the Just Rick channel. If you've not seen the Just Rick channel, go and check out Just Rick. I've just put it's not as easy as I thought. It's not as easy as I thought.
Yes, get louder, louder. He's
Sorry, I forgot
complaining.
we've got
He's
that.
a
I was
bad
trying to reach
throat.
that mic.
Yeah, that was there.
I know, I've got that one.
You do you want to hold it?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
It's not as easy as I thought it would be, and it's more about getting the style right, getting the acceptance right, and getting it just in that essence. So I'm not back burnering it, but I'm not gonna push it forward. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll take its natural
It's
progression.
ergonomically, it will come into its own.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely.
So, but it's getting there. It is getting there. So, but thank you for asking, Clark. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Zanzibar, Tangiers, and Jamaica. I didn't really feel relaxed in any of them today's edition. There you go.
It's amazing, isn't it? You go where you expect some kind of different kind of holiday in it.
Our private transfer driver in Barcelona was texting the whole time between the airport and the hotel and couldn't open her eyes. That's awful.
Flaming hell.
That's awful. Hi Lynn, how are you? Hope you're doing okay, Pat.
Oh, well, Pat.
Great voice, Shelley. You're not bad on that mic. You're South Rick from Paul and Pam. At Dylan last week. We're back home now. Oh, okay, nice one. They were here last week. Went to taxi in Egypt and the driver was sat in a garden chair. Shut up, Neil. Seriously? I can actually imagine it.
I know,
Believe it.
it's striking and
I
everything.
can believe it. In a Merc, sat in a garden chair. So like, oh no.
I was in a taxi in Vegas, going to somebody's wedding actually, and it was a woman taxi driver, and she was having an argument with her fella, or maybe whoever it was, a partner anyway, and she's just pressing the button. Her phone's up, and she's pressing the button, and she is screaming, doing an audio call, an audio voice message. And then she's sending it, and then he's obviously typing back, so she's reading it. If you think you're coming back and you're doing this, and we sit at the back going, oh my God, you're like, can we get out? She was going absolutely ballistic. Weird.
Andy's just said, Rick, your latest vlogs are on another level. Thank you so much, mate. Really good, but not all my comments are getting through. I now know why, Andy, and I'll sort it out straight after this. It is because the words Andrew and Andy were blocked. Because we got grief when we first started, so I just blanket blocked the whole thing, and I totally forgot about it. So I'll just unblock that and I'll sort that out later.
Tell you it's getting warm.
Reed says our plane was diverted to Casablanca
Wow.
on the way home from Tenerife and had to stay overnight. Everyone hated it.
Really?
Where's Casablanca? Is that Morocco?
I don't know, but was Sam there? Play it again, Sam. Casablanca.
You know, he never said that.
Yes, look.
He never actually said that.
In the film, it's in the film.
He didn't say it in the film.
Well, how was it on then?
I don't know. It's one of it goes down as one of the biggest misquoted lines of all time.
I thought that was really quick.
It's very clever, but
Very clever.
He didn't do it. It's funny that though. Afternoon Tree, if you're watching in the background, I'll catch up. Hope you're well. Yeah, let's hope Tree's all right.
Yeah.
Costs nothing to be kind. That's true. Actor and musician Damien Lewis performed the national anthem at the British F1 Grand Prix. It was awful. Oh my
dear.
God. We never rude to lucky men. They were just carving out a living. Best to have a laugh with them. Very true, Wayne.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
I think the worst place to sit is Parque de la Paz, and I know
There's
there's
hammering them there.
hundreds down there, and they're the ones who are like, some of the Chinese women are a pain.
Do you know what they
Yours
actually
are nice, they come in yours, but some of them are like that. Come on, no, just really like that. No thanks. No, just you want to move. I'm trying to have a drink here. You know, they're a bit over the top, like.
It's true, isn't it?
They are.
Yeah, and then they come in and just put that hat on the head.
Yeah.
Without even asking. It's a different way. I think the lucky men are decent. Neil Garvey, I kid you not, it was an old Peugeot 504 estate, only back seats, bare floors, not much point in a seatbelt. God, could you imagine? Can you imagine?
Unreal.
Yeah, it's Morocco's Casablanca. Shelley, you should audition for the new series of Biker Grove, man. Are they bringing it back?
Yeah, because Ant and Deck's going to be in it. They're having a cameo in it, I think.
All right. What's up with Treat? Treat has gone health reasons since Christmas.
Yeah, he
He's
wasn't
been off.
too well, was
He's
he?
been off air and gone offline because of it. And if he's still around, Treat, all the best. I'll drop him a line later actually,
Yeah.
and see how he's doing. So he's just offline with it. So all the best to you, mate. Ricky's still wearing your Crocs.
No, it's not.
Don't even know where they are.
I know.
Rick, don't tell me you're drinking Heineken. Heineken is not beer. It's Heineken Belgian beer, the best. No, it's not. It's Salihero. It's Steinberg, German beer. The Germans. Hero is Grow. Please shout me out. There you go. Shout it out. Play it once, Sam, for old time's sake. There's the line. Play it once, Sam, for old time's sake. That was it. He says, play it again once for old time's sake. Then says, play it, Sam. So that's the misquoted line.
Ah.
Yeah, you see. Play it once, Sam, for old time's sake. Casablanca. We had a lovely taxi driver last visit after we left Calypso. Flagged down a taxi, took us to a hotel to collect bags, then took us to the airport. I remember, it was great, I think her name was Maria. I was drunk.
No, Karen. Yes, we're smashed.
Even worse. The German beer, even worse. I can't get away with Belgian beer. I find it a bit strong, a bit dark.
Yeah.
Superbook from Tenerife, he says, yeah. Wayne Wolf, so many people are rude to the lucky men. There's no need for it. Very true. Cheering up your Sunday best double comedy act on Tenerife. Comedy act.
Are you comedy act?
Are you comedy act, Fed? Should we do a comedy act? Got 190 people watching, people. Thank you very much.
My God, it's
I know.
like... I'm sitting here, I'm going, the temperature is getting hotter and hotter and hotter as we sit here. I am roasting. Roasting? What we're doing for dinner? Talk about roasting.
I know, it's thing I heard. And it's a good segue, wasn't it? Look at that for a segue. Shaggy said it wasn't me, lol. Raymundo and Patricia's on. We love the banter and negotiations with the lucky. Very nice people. And if you say no in a pleasant manner, they accept that and walk on. They're only trying to earn a little money. Do you know what it is? Some of them are nice people. Jack's a great one. The handbag guy. He comes in.
One of them's got a shopping guy in it.
That's Jack, the handbag guy.
Jack?
Yeah. And the other Jack that comes in who sells the caps, I must have bought 4 or 5 caps off him. He's got a stutter and he's a lovely lad.
Yeah.
And he works, man. They work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They put the hours in, don't they?
Yeah. And then to get treated that way, it's just like, no.
Leave her alone, sit down.
And the dog's kicking off
Like,
with
if
the
you're
cat.
not letting us out, I'm going to hound the cat, dog.
I'm going to batter the cat. That's what he says. He's like...
I eat him batter the cat. The cat nearly kicks 10 colours of crap out of him. Can I say
Sarah
that?
Charles said,
Sorry.
it's roasting here, Shelley. It's freezing here. It's roasting here. It's freezing where they are, says Sarah.
Nice.
Give all our grass to Tree Rick. We all miss him and hope he's okay. Yeah, we will do.
Yeah,
I will do,
absolutely.
Reed. I'll drop it in. It is coming that time. It's that time. Thank you so much. There will be no Sazzle box tomorrow because we don't want to just inundate you with lives. There's no point because at the end of it, Alonso Fraser's on. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, everyone. He's got the airport run. Cheers on. There's no point just inundating you with live after live after live. Our next live will be a Thursday.
We're not that interesting, people.
No. We're trying to do we're going to try and do a vlog maybe this week. Some food.
Yeah.
That worked. That lie at the Seahorse worked really well because it's just like we had a food vlog live and it was easy because editing. I don't know. The editing takes like so long to do to get a proper vlog out. But I like doing it. I like the proper vlogs. Any suggestions? Mark Robert Murphy, he's still on. Any suggestions that we can try? Because he knows all his food in Christianos and stuff, doesn't he? Mm. And thank you so much for the Olive Garden. It's nearly at 10k. 10,000, and the owner of the Olive Garden sent us a message, really nice message the other day, saying thank you so much. Sally, saying thank you so much. It's like people are still coming in. Wherever you go, just say Rick and Shelley sent you.
Yeah.
Because say that, and it's the only we don't get paid off, we don't get kickbacks off it, but it's nice that they know where the extra business is coming from.
Yeah, because we're always busy all the time. We don't know why.
Yeah, so just say Rick and Shelley sent you.
Yeah.
And you know, apparently Ben Hill is big in Spain, as it reached Tenerife. What, Ben Hill? Don't know. We'll have to have a think where we're going. Right. I'll turn it off. Thank you so much. I know. If you've not subscribed, there's final one. Sorry, final thing. Subscription numbers.
Oh, God.
Subscription numbers. It's great. We're at 7,000. We hit 7,200 yesterday. We're now at 7,210.
Oh,
we're going for 10k,
guys,
people.
Thank you.
We're going for 10k. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, welcome.
Yeah. And we're going to Tenerife in September if you're new to the channel.
No, we're not. We're going to Benidorm. We are in Tenerife at this moment in time.
Oh, no.
We're going to Benidorm. You're more than welcome to come and join us.
Very, very, very bizarre days.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
I'll come round to you. Say goodbye, Shelley.
Goodbye, Shelley.
There you go. Everybody out in the pool behind over there. Nice views. Guys, happy Sundays. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.